niggas is weak. I told Zed go find a new team, finesse you my guy. But I don't know why you joined a team that ain't keeping no rings. Coxie your queen, certified lane. Hating on me, but who knows your name? Outside you and Phil, you ain't got rank. Your record is mid, I do what you can't. Big juice, I am what you ain't. Knock him down, fuck throwing the feint. I go in the paint, then fuck up his face, then body hook him till he don't wanna play.
Stop with Coxie, stop with Coxie.
I said to you, bro, there's no expectation from me. Everyone knows what I'm about, bro. I'm gonna knock him out, simple as that. So you don't know who I am either, I can be anyone. I'm gonna knock him out.
I don't even wanna talk, cause when I try to talk, these niggas just cry. I ain't even get the Glock, they ain't even get shot, and these niggas still die. NM Big Five, let this be a lesson, quit saying my name. Don't hop in my lane or end up like Coxie when catching the fade.
Are you ready? Wrestling fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the capital city of the United States of America.
Gamble, I'm back, you know I'm going hard for the UFL. I could be down 10, I'ma keep going hard. Know the gamble with dog to the last damn bell. Been digging to the body, gotta move like a snail. Left, right, goddamn, that boy fell. He can't beat the shell. Man, they say he the best, but the way that he playing can't tell. Look, man, shout out Team Dudes. Why baby girl talking when he don't got the juice? I ain't worried about Spider-Man, you know he weak too. I'ma jab his hand off till his face turn blue. I'm breaking his block, now what can he do? My combos is cold, as sick as the flu. You should've known. When you come stepping with gamble, you know that you destined to lose.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody who's. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their club. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike?
Hey. Niggas be trolling, but why they be trolling when niggas got beat? It's Gamo, it's Rob, it's Cash and Sub, and nigga, it's me. These niggas is weak. I told Zed go find a new team, finesse you my guy. But I don't know why you joined a team that ain't keeping no rings. Coxie your queen, certified lane. Hating on me, but who knows your name? Outside you and Phil, you ain't got rank. Your record is mid, I do what you can't. Big juice, I am what you ain't. Knock him down, fuck throwing the feint. I go in the paint, then fuck up his face, then body hook him till he don't wanna play.
Stop with Coxie, stop with Coxie.
I said to you, bro, there's no expectation from me. Everyone knows what I'm about, bro. I'm gonna knock him out, simple as that. So you don't know who I am either, I can be anyone. I'm gonna knock him out.
I don't even wanna talk, cause when I try to talk, these niggas just cry. I ain't even get the Glock, they ain't even get shot, and these niggas still die. NM Big Five, let this be a lesson, quit saying my name. Don't hop in my lane or end up like Coxie when catching the fade.
Wrestling fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the capital city of the United States of America.
Said Gamma, I'm back, you know I'm going hard for the UFL. I could be down 10, I'ma keep going hard. Know the Gamma with dog to the last damn bell. Been digging to the body, gotta move like a snail. Left, right, goddamn, that boy fell. He can't beat the shell, man. They say he the best, but the way that he playing can't tell. Look, man, shout out Team Dudes. Why baby girl talking when he don't got the juice? I ain't worried about Spider-Man, you know he weak too. I'ma jab his head off till his face turn blue. I'm breaking his block, now what can he do? My combos is cold, as sick as the flu. You should've known. When you come stepping with Gamma, you know that you destined to lose.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their club. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike?
Hey, hey. Niggas be trolling, but why they be trolling when niggas got beat? It's Gemo, it's Rob, it's Cash and Sub, then nigga, it's me. These niggas is weak. I told Zed go find a new team, finesse my guy, but I don't know why you join a team that ain't keeping no rings. Coxie your queen, certified lane, hating on me, but who knows your name? Outside you a Phil, you ain't got rank, your record is mid. I do what you can't, big juice, I am what you ain't. Knock him down, fuck throwing the feint. I go in the paint, then fuck up his face, then body hook him till he don't wanna play.
Start with Coxie. Start with Coxie.
I said to you, bro, there's no expectation on me. Everyone knows what I'm about, bro. I'm gonna knock him out, it's as simple as that. So he don't know who I am either. I can be anyone. I'm gonna knock him out.
I don't even wanna talk, cause when I try to talk, these niggas just cry. I ain't even get the Glock, they ain't even get shot, and these niggas still die. NM Big Five. Let this be a lesson, quit saying my name. Don't hop in my lane or end up like Coxie when catching the fade.
Are you ready? Wrestling fans, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, from the capital city of the United States of America.
Gamma, I'm back, you know I'm going hard for the UFL. I could be down 10, I'ma keep going hard. Know the Gamma with dog to the last damn bell. Been digging to the body, gotta move like a snail. Left, right, goddamn, that boy fell. He can't beat the shell, man. They say he the best, but the way that he playing can't tell. Look, man, shout out Team Dudes. Why baby girl talking when he don't got the juice? I ain't worried about Spider-Man, you know he weak too. I'ma jab his head off till his face turn blue.
1 second, let me make sure this is all in. Hello, hello, hello. The UFL boys out there. Oh shit. Just got a blank screen. There we go. Hello, can you hear me? How you going, lads?
Hello, everyone.
I hope you like the song and the art. Bit of a change up. Oh, I've stopped it before your favourite part, Sub-Zero. I can't hear it, you see. I've got it on mute. Yeah, just a quick, last minute thing today. with a press conference. We did one last Monday. I quite enjoyed it, and these lads have requested one today. We've got Ash and Mickey. How you doing, lads?
Good.
Top of the world as ever.
Yeah.
Always make it, yeah. Always make it, yeah.
Yeah.
Any day.
Mickey's normally my number 2, and Ash is the mod behind the scenes that gets everything done. People may not know it, but you know.
It'll be a bit different this week, Snake.
Well,
Not be on commentary. I'll be up the mountains. I'll be up the mountains with me backpack on, filled with stuff, up and down.
I'll have to find someone else. I might have to get Saj out of retirement to commentate with me. You know,
it's like white noise though, isn't it, when he's talking?
What, Saj? He's catching strays. He's not even here. Or Dom. Dom likes it. It's Dom likes it. Dominic sometimes. Whoever one, whoever one. But yeah, Mickey's normally my number 2, and Ash is the man who greases the wheels behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know how much he does behind the scenes, but he does a lot. Let me tell you.
Greasing the wheels and greasing the balls.
Yes. Yeah, we're not talking about Dominic. Anyway. Oh dear. So yeah, a bit like last week, we're gonna ask some questions, get a bit of hype for the fight on Wednesday. Any questions for the other fights as well? We've got we've got Black Rob and Gangster for a title match, and we've got who else we got? I've completely gone blank. You and
Zora and said 7.
Zora and said 7 is not going to like that I missed him.
I mean, they were
the biggest fight of all time.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the main event now. Deuce and Rat King. Deuce graciously pulled out because he wanted the title fight to be main event, which is fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Sorry, Z7. Sorry. So he's been bumped up to main event. They're all 12 rounders. So any questions you want to ask for them as well. But other than that, I think we'll get kicked off with Ash and Mickey. There's no belt on the line, but there is a bit of bad blood. I think. So I'm guessing that's going to be my first question going into this fight, and we'll start with Mickey here.
Right. Anytime.
Any bad blood going into this fight, or is it totally professional?
I wouldn't say totally professional. It's a bit weird with me and Ash. We've known each other quite a while. I feel like he's been, just a bit, thingy the last couple of months. Thinks I'm doing a bit of talking, but I always back it up, and we'll see that on Wednesday.
Okay, Ash, same question to you. A little bit of bad blood going into this fight, or totally level-headed?
It's not bad blood. Like I said, I've known Mickey since I brought him into these leagues. Like, he was just a lost little puppy, looking for some fights. And I'm like, come on then, I'll get you in. He was so humble. He was really humble. And then he just turned into a twat, and I just don't know why. It's like, you can be one thing and then you just turn into a nonce.
Well, can we have a bit of elaboration on that, Ash?
Yeah,
it's like when I had a gym back in the day, and no, don't cut me off. Be a good boy. Be a good boy.
Let him finish.
There we go.
Get your
nice and quiet. Good boy. Anyway, so I had him in my gym back on Xbox. Anyway, he were a nice fella. He were humble. He were humble in defeat, humble in victory. And then you know what? I'll give him. He got a few wins under his belt. Yeah. And then he just developed this ego, and it just doesn't suit him at all. And I just think, why? Like, just why?
Okay.
The problem. No, I take that on board. That's great. Do you know what? That's a compliment. That's the biggest compliment, because I've known in this league and other leagues, most people are two-faced. So I'll go from that. You'd be nice to one person, and then the other person says another thing. So. So I have built up this ego, for sure. But the bottom line of it, it's all hype. It's nothing personal to anyone. It's nothing personal. All I expect, if you're going to do what you're going to do, Ash, back it up on Wednesday. Make sure you do.
Mickey, I've got a question for you.
Of course.
I've heard on the grapevine you've said something in chat, and what you put in chat was you like to kick ass and eat bread, and unfortunately you've run out of bread. Is that true?
I'll never run out of bread, unfortunately. No.
So you're not here to kick ass then?
I don't need to kick ass. I don't need to kick ass. It'll be light work on Wednesday again, Sash.
Light work.
I'll just tickle his little chin, and that'll be it.
Well, I think Mickey's going to be heavy work due to size of him. To be fair, Mickey, I just think you're all yap. You know, I just think you yap. Yeah, genuinely.
Right. So why haven't you? Right. So I had it. Right. So. No.
Come on, spit out.
All right. Just mumble. I don't mind that. You know. So who you picking, Ash? What you got cold feet. Who you picking?
We've got time now, haven't we? That's what you said.
Oh, that's fine.
In every side chat, you said we've got time. Why can't I have some time?
I'm in no rush. No rush. But you can't say to me that I take ages, and then you're taking ages. That's fine.
Why can't I? I think it's just I've played you.
You want to be a hypocrite, do you? That's fine. That's fine by me.
Hypocrite.
Is that not a definition of a hypocrite? Tell us if I'm wrong.
Why did you duck Coxie?
Didn't duck Coxie?
Why did you duck him? Everyone knows it.
This is what he does, lads. He gets when he can't answer.
You can't bring other people into it, Mickey. Answer it. Come on.
It's not about.
You jumped on comms the same night. Come on.
Okay.
It's not on me. It's not about me and Coxie. It's about me and you tonight. Stop giving. You've got nothing to say to us, so that
Why
you're
are you crying?
What?
Why you sound so upset?
Oh, see, this is what he. Look, I can't even get angry at the lad. You can't.
You're stuttering. Are you nervous, Mickey?
No.
He doesn't seem to have any words at all.
I've known him too long. I know what he's about, so that's that.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Simple.
We've got it's Dom who's here. Have you got a question, Dom?
What's all in that hiking bag? Bunch of bread. Mickey.
There's nothing in me bag because I don't need to do a lot of training to get the work done.
I think you need some bread. I think Ash is going to spark you out.
That's it. I need some proper question, lad. So I need some proper.
Well, if anyone's got a question, in the chat, we'll bring it.
I've got one.
Lads. Go on.
No one. All the fights I've seen Mickey in, he tends to win, and his game plan, as always, is a point fighter. He wins, scoring punches, counters. Is that what you're going to be doing against Ash, or don't you want to give your game away?
Good question. No. You're going to see a different fight this Wednesday. Going to see a different fight.
Will we expect a knockout?
You'll expect a few.
Few knockouts.
I can have a few knockouts in one fight.
You might be insinuating you're going to plug pull Ash. That's how bad he's going to batter you, I think.
Well, like I say, man, it's I don't want to go into depth with that. But but Ash is very quiet. I thought he would be a bit more livelier, but
Mickey, you've just stumbled your words. How can you say I'm quiet?
No? He says a lot through text, but when
I've actually got a serious question for you right now. I've actually got a really serious, genuine question. There's been a video.
Can't do that.
There's been a video circling around, and apparently you're in the Bonnie Blue queue. Why did you have to go last?
That's probably one of the worst questions.
Why?
He doesn't want to talk about it.
Why are you stuttering? Mickey, what's happening?
See,
spit your words out.
Doesn't bother me.
I expected a lot better from you, Mickey. You get all this yap, but why are you so quiet? Why are you stumbling over your words? Why are you moaning for? I thought your missus were a bloke.
It's just a boring,
Boring.
Aye, the maturity. You can tell that in your age for sure.
So Gamo's got a question for both of you. We'll start with Ash because Mickey's had a lot of questions. What's it called? Where is this question? How do you plan to approach the fight, Ash?
Guns blazing, straight in his face.
Yeah?
All 12 rounds.
Well, you've had a lot of fights recently.
All 12 rounds, gun blazing.
Gun blazing,
Next.
Mickey?
Sorry?
How do you plan to approach the fight, generally? Don't give away your strategy.
Just a mix, just like a mix and match. Mix and match.
Well, Ash is going to go
Like,
guns blazing.
And I would give Ash some advice. If he's going to come in guns blazing for 12 rounds, it's a bad idea for sure.
Okay. Okay.
You know, if you watch some of the, I'd advise him not to do that. You know, if he does want to win, for sure.
Is it because you hide behind meta?
What's the matter?
Why are you always choosing Fury and SRL? Why are you always on the back foot?
Fury,
Can you answer that for me, please?
Am I SRL in middleweight, am I?
I'm just going off for the fights, mate.
Right.
I feel like I've took you out your comfort zone here, and you don't like it.
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't have chose him.
Why are you struggling with your words again, Mickey?
Okay.
See, now's the quiet one. Now's the quiet one. You're saying it's boring, but you've got nothing to say.
I've said everything. You've been quiet.
But you've hardly said anything. You've been stuttering, mate. So you haven't been saying anything. Come on.
I got a question for you both.
Gamma's got a question, lads. Sorry. Sorry. Go on, Gamma.
First off, hey, how y'all doing? I'm Gamma. I want to ask both of you a question, and that's is there any history between y'all? I've seen in the chat as well as from listening to both of y'all. It seems like y'all fought before. I seen Z7 said something about Mickey getting 10-6 in a round. So can you elaborate on that?
All the times I've versed Ash, he's never had a win against me.
So we're counting spars now.
Hang on. Let Mickey finish, Ash.
All right.
No. Like I say, Ash knows as well as I know. I don't need to explain it. He knows, and if he wants to disagree with it, then that's fine. But we both know. Why would I make a lie up? And I just hope these NM boys have just trained him up. And I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll try the best with him.
Okay. Ash, Gamma's question.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said there weren't history between me and Mickey. Like I said, I brought him into Xbox when he was lost. He's a good fighter. I'll give him that. I'm not going to discredit him. He's a really good fighter, but the way he does it, it's scummy. He's won me here and there before. I've won him here and there before. But I know he likes to brag about spars, so I'll let him have that one.
Don't brag about spars. Of course I don't.
Why are you raising your voice for?
Hang on. Let Ash finish, Mickey.
Courtesy. Yeah. Sorry,
but no, I think
go for it.
I think it's going to be a really exciting fight, and I don't think Mickey is going to be expecting what he's expecting.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah, let's go.
With Mickey being a point fighter, how do you think you would do against that? Especially considering coming off a loss due to points.
Thing is, with you saying me and Mickey have a lot of history, that means I know Mickey probably the best here, fight style. So I've had a lot of time to prep, and I know exactly what I need to do.
I'll take that.
I'm not going to give anything away.
The problem is Mickey. With that... Yeah, sorry, ask, yeah.
I got a question for you, bro. You said you're gonna get multiple knockdowns this fight. What makes you feel like you can get multiple knockdowns considering you usually just point fight?
That's correct, of course. But if I want to change it up, and over times I can change it up. You have preferences, don't you, on how you want to fight?
Yeah, that's true.
Of course you do. You know, if you want to punt fight, you punt fight. If you want to get him down, you can get him down. It's just it all depends on who you are. Is a pick on the weight class, and that comes in.
That's true.
That comes in a consideration. So, but like I say, Ash needs to have his timing on point on Wednesday, and I hope the nerves don't get to him.
Right, so, if you're going to be looking to get these knockdowns, are you going to be trying to do something similar to like how Gamma last fought? How you're very focused on this high pressure and very tactical, weaving in and out and getting big counters. Are you going to be in Ash's face when it comes to your fight?
It all depends on who Ash picks. It all depends how I'm gonna. Whatever he picks, I'll make a decision on how I'm gonna play. Simple as that.
Okay. Yep. Ash is yet to pick. Hopefully he does that soon.
I'm sure deadline was before the conference, right? Is it?
Aye. Mickey, I don't think you can speak about deadlines. Come on, man.
I'd like the pick.
What class are you guys fighting?
It's all right, though, Ash.
Middleweight.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are fighting middleweight. What are your bands?
I've banned
I
Frotch. He's banned Jacobs.
Yeah.
Frotch and Jacobs.
Mickey has.
At least there for Martinez.
What's Mickey picked? I'm scrolling through the shit. Hang on. What you picked, Mickey?
I've picked the new fighter.
Benavidez?
Yep.
Have you used him?
I've used him. Yep.
You like him?
Love him.
Good for you, Mickey.
Thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Do you know who you're going to pick, Ash? Can we get a live
Oh, no,
pick?
I'm going to pick, yeah. I'm going to pick after the conference. I got time.
Why don't you just pick on stream? You've not got the bottle.
Yeah, why didn't you just pick against Coxie? Why didn't you just pick against Coxie?
You keep bringing up other people. It's got nothing to do with Coxie. It's me and you.
Why didn't you just pick against Junebugs? All your fights fall through, Mickey, and you wonder why. You don't like it when someone else does it bad to you, do you?
What?
So you just don't know what to say. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
It makes no sense on what you're saying. You know.
I'm making pretty good sense of what I'm saying.
Yes, I have a question.
Go ahead, Gamma.
Regarding you and you not picking your fighter, is this a trend with you and NM?
Say that again.
Is this a trend with you and NM waiting a long time to pick your fighters?
Can you elaborate? What do you mean a trend?
Spider did the same thing. Spider did the same thing. A lot of it's seeming to be a trend with you guys.
No, it's just simply Mickey likes to take the piss. I want to do it back, and I don't think he likes it.
I don't mind it. Take all the time.
Okay.
But I'm saying if you're going to say you're going to pick after the press conference, well, why don't you pick now? Let the
Maybe
boys
I don't
know.
want to. Maybe I don't want to.
I don't mind.
Then I won't.
Okay, boys. I think we'll definitely get the picks after the press conference for sure. By the end of the day. Regarding Gamo's point, I don't feel there's a trend, specifically with NM. I know some fights take a bit more to organise, but we'd like to try.
And look at Brown Snake trying to be neutral.
I am neutral,
especially with the differences in time zones and stuff like that.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets done quick, sometimes it doesn't. We got a question from JJ. Ash, you mentioned about Mickey's fights all falling through. Do you think he actively ducks fighters because he's afraid to lose?
I mean, look what happened with Coxie. You were delaying and trying to switch your weight classes. I think you were really afraid to lose. And what's really strange, he opted in the comms booth the same day we were meant to fight Coxie. So I think he's just a duck, to be fair, unless he don't get his own way.
But regardless, if I was fighting or not, I would always be on comms.
Mickey, isn't it my turn to speak? Be quiet, good boy.
Oh, God.
But yeah, I just
think
be quiet, stay in line. Anyway, I just think that he likes to duck people when he don't get his own way, kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's from me.
I think he's like Popeye, but instead of spinach, it's bread, and he just didn't have his bread that day. That's all it is.
Well,
he had no power up.
If you want to respond to that, Mickey, and then I'll make a comment on that.
What was the question? I wasn't really listening. Sorry.
He said, you mentioned about Mickey's fights falling through. Do you think he actively ducks fighters because he's afraid to lose?
Nah, I fought everyone. I fought most people. It was just like me and Coxie have got no bad beef now. Like, we're all right. Like, I'll fight him next week. That's fine. That's all right.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll
I have
just
a question for both of you.
Sorry, Gemma. I'll just make a comment on that last point. Regarding the Coxie and Mickey fight, there was some confusion with the banning. That's the main reason the fight fell through. So I wouldn't say Mickey's actively ducking.
No, like I see. Sorry,
bit...
Sneak. Like I say, I was difficult at first. I opened up to that, but it's got nothing to do. But then it just got further and further on where he was being difficult, and we've both owned up to that. So that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll move on.
It's bridge under the bridge underwater. Water.
That's
under
it.
the bridge.
It happens. Of course, it happens.
It's water under the bridge. It happened, but there you go. That's my 2 cents. Go on, Gammo.
All right. What adjustments have y'all made in y'all playstyles for this fight or for this matchup?
Sorry, Gammo.
Yeah, what was the?
So what adjustments have both of you made for this matchup?
Adjustments.
Yeah.
Like I say, I'm just waiting for the pick.
If both of y'all have a lot of history with each other, you can't come out and play the same. Otherwise, that both of you just know how both of you play.
Of course.
What do you think y'all are both gonna do differently than you usually do when you play each other?
Like I say, Ash has said he's a bit quiet now, but I'll speak for him. But like I say, Ash has decided that he wants to come in guns and blazing against us for 12 rounds. He's not going to do that. He's not stupid enough to do that. So I believe Ash will have a different style to what he's saying. Because it'll just be a massacre if he does that. So that's that.
Well, I've got another question then.
Hang on. Let Ash answer this one.
Adjustments. I think this time coming round, obviously a lot of history. I'm going to make sure to taunt when I knock him down, just to have that bit of salt. I think it needs to happen.
I hope you do that. I hope you taunt us. I need that.
That's a Rat King special.
Mickey, how confident are you with your Benavides pick?
Very confident. Yep.
Do you like his hooks?
No comment there from Mickey.
No comment.
I think he's saving it all for the fight, Ash.
Hooks, straight uppercuts, power punches. What does it matter?
Like before you, sorry, Mickey, go on.
Like I say, what does it matter? Do I like his hooks? Well, it's a pretty stupid question to ask, isn't it? Do I like his hooks? Well, if I didn't like his hooks, I would use straights and jabs, wouldn't I?
You sound really angry.
I'm not really angry. I just thought you would be a bit more active rather than a quiet little boy that you actually are, Ash. Sorry, mate.
I've already called you a good boy. Why are you copying me?
That's all right. That's all right.
Do you like being called a good boy?
I am a good boy.
Good boy.
That's it. That's it. I'm a good boy.
Okay, before your question, Rat King, I know Sub-Zero's asked this twice. What makes both fighters think they will win? We'll start with Mickey there.
What was the question? Sorry, lads.
What do you think?
Jesus Christ!
What makes you think that you'll win?
We'll just go on past experience, but I believe I think Ash will be a bit better. I think he'll be better. Well, he's got to be, hasn't he? If he's playing with these NM lads, so if he's went down, then I'll be very surprised. But like I say, man, it is what it is. Just waiting for him to pick his fighter, then we can crack on.
Ash, what do you think? What makes you think you'll win this fight?
I'd say the time that I've spent in the past sparring Mickey, fighting Mickey, I've come up with multiple game plans for his little back foot cute style. You're just gonna have to see Wednesday.
Back foot cute style.
Oh, Ash, is that what you're going to do? Are you going to come out guns blazing for 12 rounds?
Guns blazing, 12 rounds.
That'll be a hell of a show.
Love it.
Heard it here first.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
I will.
I hope you do.
Go on, Rat King.
Man.
My question was, essentially, whoever decides to win, this is for both of you. We'll start off with Ash responding to the question, and then Mickey. But
all right.
when you have won the fight, what is next? So Ash, if you win the fight, what's next for you, mate?
I'd probably just shag his missus at after party, to be fair.
Jesus Christ.
Like I say,
outside of that,
like I say, for a lad that's got a girlfriend, it's pretty weird to show that on stream. So I'm going to record that, and I'm going to send it to your missus. So good luck with that, mate.
Be my guest.
And watch it.
I know you've got a thing for people a lot younger than you, so be my guest.
Like I say, I'll make it happen. Don't worry. And you'll be in big trouble.
Well, we're inside the UFL. What are you going to do, Ash, next?
Well, on a serious note, who's the next person you're looking to fight if you win this fight, Ash?
Anybody. Go back to drawing board, see what's the best opponent for me.
You're looking to become a champion?
It's going to be a hard path, I'm not going to gas. It's going to be really hard, but maybe later down the line, yeah?
Yeah? So there's no one in mind, just whoever springs up, yeah?
Exactly that.
Okay. And Mickey, same questions for you, mate. What do you see after this? If you come out on top, you're the winner. Have you got anyone in mind that you want to fight? Is it going to be the match with Coxie? Is that something you're thinking about? Or are you looking past Coxie?
No. Me and Coxie have spoke about it. You know, not in like general chat and stuff. We've spoke about it. It's gonna happen. rather than the crowd getting involved, we've just spoken amongst us. So yeah, it'll happen. You know.
So you think that's next then after this fight? Saying you win, you want to fight Coxey. That's what you want to do after this fight.
Yeah, possibly. Aye, there's other people out there, but I would never say no to Coxey for sure.
Okay. Pass the message on to Coxey. See if he's not. Oh no,
Yeah.
I think he's watching.
Yeah.
Get Coxey in if he wants to ask a few questions, lads. If he's there, get him in.
I mean, he did have a question earlier, but
right.
I think it wasn't relevant. I think Strike asked him to tell you that because he's asking about men's fucking genitalia.
I do have 2 questions for you, Mickey.
Go on, Dan.
A lot of questions for me tonight. Jesus Christ.
I love you, Mickey.
Yep. The first one being, how many knockouts have you had in the UFL?
As in like knockout victories or just knockdowns in general?
Knockout victories. Knockout victories.
Oh, I would probably say not a lot, to be honest. Maybe it's a couple.
Are you sure it's a couple, or have you not had any at all?
No, I'm sure I've got a couple over the past.
Okay. So.
Yeah, are we talking live fights? Yeah, we're talking offline. Or we're just
in general.
Just in general, yeah. I would say obviously more point winning to actual knockdowns, but yeah, I've had a few knockdowns, of course.
So a very few knockdowns. What make you think you can knock out AXN?
I just believe if he's going to come out guns blazing, he knows just as well that's a bad idea. And if
I've got a question for you, Mickey.
Hold on, Let him finish.
All right.
Because I also have a question for you after Ash.
Like I say, if he wants to come in guns blazing for 12 rounds, that's up to him. But if he doesn't, then I'm coming for him. So either way, he's screwed. So it's up to him.
Okay, and for you, Ash, with him saying he's gonna knock you out, how do you feel about that?
Well, Benavidez is a very come-forward fighter, and Mickey's a very one-dimensional player. He's a back footer, so that I just don't understand why that pick makes sense, to be fair. I don't see him coming forward and knocking me out at all.
Do you know why I picked him? I like multiple people in that division, right? But the times you said, like, obviously Jacobs is one of the best, isn't he? There's other fighters, like you said, Crotch is probably one of the best. So why am I going to pick the fighters that you're going to whinge about?
I'm just saying in general, like, you usually follow the meta wagon. I called you out on it, and you just seem to change up, so...
Right,
I
so
think
why you complaining?
Not complaining at all. I'm just asking why you chose a come-forward fighter when you're a back foot jabber.
Who says he's a come-forward fighter? He's not.
It's Benavidez, he is.
Not the
Do you watch boxing?
In the game.
Why are you stuttering again?
I'm not bothered about if in real life boxing. It's on the game.
He's a very come-forward fighter, and you're a back footer. I'm just confused by that, that's all.
Well, that's good, isn't it? I'm pleased you figured that out.
I think your game plan's a little all over the place, so you should probably, like, get that sorted.
Right, that's great. Just expect the unexpected. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you've handicapped yourself then, Mickey, is that right then, by choosing someone that you don't usually play, lesser ranked fighter, and that's all just to prove a point? Is that right?
Yes and no, because I didn't want to pick I didn't want to pick Jacobs, I didn't want to pick one of the best fighters in the division, because we've all seen it, haven't we, lads? We've all seen the same old fighters, you know. So why not change it up? Why not change it up?
That's true.
So
it's true. I mean, we don't know. Mickey might be training in the background. We just don't know. Coxey, if you really want to get in the booth and ask a question, you can. Mickey's sanctioned it. He said he's fine with it. Just join the VC and we'll drag you. You don't need to join live fights. In the meantime, any more questions, boys? Any more questions?
I got one for Mickey.
Go on, Dom. There's a lot for Mickey.
I know. I gotta keep up.
How many times have you used Benavidez?
No comment.
All right.
Okay.
with
And do you
with
think
Benavidez's,
sorry?
I was gonna say with Benavidez's hooks not being as accurate. How do you feel about that?
That doesn't bother me. They might not be as accurate, but there's other styles in place to use the fighter. You just need to figure them out.
That's true.
We're having some.
You know, you know, he's been in the game not very long, and people are saying this and that. But if you spend time with him, then you should know.
Okay, Coxie, what's the question you want to ask?
Yo, what's the word? What's happening?
How you doing?
It's just to you, Mickey, first. Like,
that's fine. Keep it coming. I like the questions.
Just to ask about your IQ, bro. Like, from the way you've answered the questions, I think it's pretty obvious to see you don't really watch boxing. And Benavidez's hooks are really bad, bro. Like, especially to the head. I just want to know what your game plan is, or how you think this fight's actually going to happen. Because
I would talk about it in the game here, or in real life.
Yeah. Well, you're not fighting in real life, are you, bro?
Well, that's fine. The hooks, it's like I've said, that's fine. People are saying about the hooks, but I've got no interest on them hooks, on them not landing, because when I've used them, they have landed.
I think you're the only guy at the whole player base that can land those hooks.
Well, like I said,
They're so shit.
We'll see on Wednesday, man.
Yeah, we might see it on Wednesday.
And Ash, what holes in Mickey's game have you seen that you can expose?
Well, I've been seeing Mickey play for a while, so I've been keeping tabs of how many holes are in his game, what holes, what his weaknesses are, what his strengths are. So I'm feeling really confident going into this, and I think he's in for a rude awakening.
Man.
Okay, there we go. A lot of heat.
And
between
last one.
Yeah, go on, Coxie.
The whole community wants to know who's got the biggest ding dong.
That's only from Strike. We're not answering that question on this stream.
Am I? Oh.
How can we verify the answer?
No shame in wondering or asking.
Yeah, we can all say who's got the biggest ding dong, but are we going to verify that?
I think it's got to be Donny.
Oh yeah, Donny, maybe the biggest arsehole. Someone clip that, send that to Donny.
He's catching strays in here. I'll clip it after it's in it too.
Yeah. Rat King vs Strike. I don't think Strike wants to play the game at the moment. To be honest, Z7.
Me neither. Horrible game.
I mean, if Strike wants it, there's a line for Rat King at the moment. Deuce wants him. Finesse wants him.
Everybody wants me. I'm a desirable man.
Yeah. I think we're going to wrap it up there, fellas. I think.
That's it. That'll be good. Like I say, is there a deadline on this pick, or we'll just wait until
yes,
Wednesday?
There's a deadline. I want Ash. Can you pick?
I will just wait till Wednesday.
Johnny's here.
Ash, 10 minutes to 8.
Ash, pick after this press conference, please. Let's just
get it done. I'd rather just talk about matchups, you know. We've got time, haven't we?
So I do have one last question for both of you before we end this off.
All right.
Do either of you have any words to say to each other before y'all step in the ring?
Nice.
Go on, Mickey. I'll let you answer first.
Nah, nothing.
Nothing.
Nah.
Ash.
I'll see you fight night, sweetheart. Mwah.
No response to that, Mickey?
Like I say, no comment. I'll see you Wednesday in a bit.
Okay. Here we go. We've had a bit of back and forth. A lot of questions for Mickey. I hope you enjoyed it, lads. Wednesday.
We've got one more question.
Jesus Christ, go on.
It's Donny, and it's to you, Brown Snake. It is, who's talking shit?
I won't say it's talking shit. I'd say it's accurate. If he wants to take it up, I'll fight him.
Yeah. Do it, Mickey. No comment. Let's move on.
Fuck you, comment. Yeah. Wednesday, 8 PM BST, 3 PM EST. Tune in. We've got obviously Ash, Mickey, Black Rob Gangster, Z7 Sora main event. Be there, be square. Hope you enjoyed this, lads. Peace out. Say bye-bye, lads.
Have a nice one.
Have a nice one.